Birmingham, Alabama, June 2023. No rain, but the humidity clung to every wall of the courtroom like a second skin. The air conditioner ran nonstop, yet it did nothing to lift the weight pressing down like lead. All 86 seats were filled before the session began. Reporters from both local and national outlets were present. Cameras were locked in, most of them trained on the defendant standing inside the dock. James Carter, born 1996, released from prison 4 years ago, convicted of rape. No physical evidence, no witnesses, no DNA testing, no legal representation at the time of his confession. The file is clear. Initial trial duration 3 days. Time served 7 years. Social impact high. Community response minimal. 10 years later, same name, same city, same justice system. But this time the court had a different purpose. Not to judge the crime, but to judge the process that created it. At the bench, presiding Judge Judy, female, 29 years of administrative experience, known for her zero tolerance toward institutional manipulation. She gave no opening remarks. She didn't restate the charges. She spoke only once, quoting directly from the court's internal audio log. "We are not retrying the case from 10 years ago. We are trying those who made it a stain on the law." Court records note the room stayed completely silent for 8 full seconds after she spoke. No shuffling of papers, no camera clicks, no audible reactions. In that silence, the defendant James Carter spoke a single sentence, recorded exactly as said without revision. "I signed that confession, but no one ever asked me why I signed it." According to the court clerk, no objections, no rebuttals, no motion to interrupt. From that moment on, the hearing officially entered a phase of pre-conviction review. Page by page, line by line, every record was reopened. And from that moment forward, justice was no longer a verdict. It became a process of facing the truth. No interruptions, no snap judgments, no more silence. Original statement filed the 14th of June 2012, accompanied by the Birmingham Police Department's arrest report and a 3-page interrogation transcript with no attorney signature. Victim Emily Harris, age 23, reported being assaulted in North Park on the night of the 13th of June. No witnesses, no surveillance footage, no forensic examination was performed at the time the complaint was filed. That same morning, a black teenager was arrested outside a grocery store on Princeton Avenue. James Carter, age 16, wearing a white t-shirt backpack on his shoulder, unarmed. According to the file, he was on his way to the public library. Personal journal entry noted preparing scholarship application for an engineering program. The arrest report shows no search warrant, no subpoena, no reading of Miranda rights, no notification of a legal guardian. Interrogation began at 11:03 a.m., ended at 1:12 p.m. During the entire session, no lawyer present, no parent or guardian, no audio recording, only a 3-page handwritten confession, pre-filled. The confession included language far too complex for high school level writing. Sentence structures were inconsistent with James's schoolwork. On the final page, the handwriting trembled slightly, the last line drifted out of alignment. Signs of coercion were present. The last page bore James's signature. No attorney countersignature. No psychological evaluation or cognitive competency assessment at the time of signing. The report concluded that James admitted to assaulting Emily Harris. Alleged time of incident between 9:00 and 10:00 p.m. the 13th of June. Witness statement from a neighbor placed James at home at 7:30 p.m. No follow-up investigation. No independent verification. 3 days later, closed court hearing. No cross-examination. No witnesses. No DNA testing. James Carter was sentenced to 7 years in prison. The verdict was based on a confession signed in isolation, and an accusation never challenged in open court. Outside the courtroom that day, no one asked James where he was that night. No one asked if he understood what he had signed. No one questioned why, in a file thick with paperwork, there wasn't a single line that reflected the truth of a 16-year-old boy. That summer, James Carter never made it to the library. He was transferred to a juvenile detention center on the west side of the city, assigned a number in place of a name, and erased from every engineering scholarship program in the state of Alabama. The file box was brought to the witness stand on the 18th of March. Physical evidence preserved solely by the defendant's family. It came in a reused cardboard box from Safeway. The tape across the lid had yellowed with time. 3 overlapping layers, one of them torn. Handwriting along the side of the box, blue ink. Cheap ballpoint pen. Top line J. Carter, all of it. Second line, don't let silence kill it again. Inside 37 documents, including a copy of the original trial transcript,